Alright. Looks like we're live. Everything's coming in nicely. This is perfect. Alright, sweet. Gotta get this Santa hat on. Can I see it? A little bit more now. Pom-pom going. Woo! Sweet. Alright, it looks like we are up and running. Just gonna make sure. Yeah, perfect. Quality looks good. Audio is decent. Yeah, sweet. That's good. Quality is alright. Not little laggy. Pretty laggy. Why is it laggy? No, everything's coming just fine. I think we're okay. I think we're all good. So let's get day 3, December 3rd, started. There we go. Beer, all in my belly. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mick Brewski, for another Brewski review, and today it is December 3rd, which means we are on the 3rd beer of the 2018 Craft Beer Advent Calendar. It's up here. It's already cracked. It was in the fridge. I still don't know what it is. So let's see what we get. Ooh, what is this? Baja Brewing Company Mexican IPA. Okay. Product of Mexico, coming in at 7% alcohol by volume. Unknown IBUs. Here's what the bottle looks like. Baja Brewing Co. Mexican IPA. There's a little mule or a donkey on the front there. Very nice. Very nice. 7% alcohol by volume. Let's see what the IBUs are. Let's find out the website before we get into this beer. BajaBrewingCompany.com. Baja Brewing. Perfect. Baja Mexican IPA. I've never had a Mexican IPA. I didn't know there was such a thing, but I guess it makes sense. You got your Canadian IPAs, you get your American IPAs. So Mexican IPAs just seems to make a lot of sense. And I would actually not mind being in Mexico with a nice, cerveza. Because it's cold here, and I kind of like the hot weather, the heat weather, the whatever you want to call it. There you go. Looking on the website here, we're gonna skip a little bit forward in the way things go, because I want to find out the IBUs, and it's not there, which is a pain. Mexican IPA. It's called Por Favor. This doesn't say Por Favor. It just says Mexican IPA. I think this is it. Por Favor Mexican IPA. No IBU is listed on Untappd either. That's fine. Let's stop dilly-dallying. Let's crack it up. That really quickly. Too easy. Oh yes, way too easy. And it's okay. Okay. So that cap wasn't on as tight as you would like it to be. That came off really easy, and then it started foaming, which means air got in it. That's not the best thing, but shit, you kind of just gotta do with what you got, right? The video is laggy. Why? Is the connection poor? Ah, shit. Video output is low. That's not good. I'm on the right internet. That's fine. Hopefully it catches up. That's okay. We will continue onward anyway, and if it's too bad for you, the quality, well, then you can rewatch it after it goes embedded into my channel. So we're doing a lot of dilly-dallying here. Sorry, but looking at the beer, we got a nice orangey copper color to it. Decently hazy for sure. Nice bit of off-white head on top, just ever so slightly off-white. I got a frog in my throat, and that's making this a little bit difficult. So let's have a smell of this Mexican IPA. It really smells like a West Coast. Almost, it kind of looks like a West Coast IPA. Burnt orange, big citrus, nice little hoppiness going on as well. Actually smells pretty nice. But it's very reminiscent of a West Coast IPA so far. It smells a little florally, maybe even a touch earthy, I would say. No, I wouldn't say earthy. But yeah, burnt orange for sure. Nice not pineapple, grapefruit and pine. Let's have a sip. Actually, not too bad. Not too bad at all. There was air that got into the bottle for sure because it is flatter than what I would expect. But it's got some pretty good flavor. I think I need to take another sip and really take a deep dive into this beer. So cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Caramel, definitely like caramel toffee malts for sure, just like a West Coast. Nice piney, hoppy bitterness for sure. Like it is a little earthy. I don't know. My mind's going to earthy on this one, just ever so slightly. Orange citrus, like a deep orange citrus sort of note coming on as well. There's another flavor in there. I can't figure out what it is though. It's like slightly sweet, sort of like, I don't know, like a darker fruit. I wouldn't say stone fruit. No, it wouldn't be stone fruit. There's something else in here. Something else going on. Maybe it is stone fruit. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, very nice flavors for sure. Hoppy for sure, bitter for sure. Coming in at 7% alcohol by volume though, it does not taste like a 7% alcohol beer. Just like the last one yesterday. I would say for IBUs, I'd put it at probably around 40 to 50 IBUs, somewhere in that range. I want to say it's not super bitter, but it's just a nice little tickle of the taste buds of the hoppy bitterness coming off it. Yeah, I think that flavor is stone fruit. At least that's what I'm gonna go with. Correct me if I'm wrong, or tell me what you guys have been tasting off of this Mexican IPA, aka Por Favor. Let's see what the bottle has to say. So, Baja Brewing Company, Mexican IPA. Product of Mexico, 7% ABV. Imported by Craft Beer Importers Canada. Produced and bottled. Excuse me. Produced and bottled. Tijuana. Tijuana? That's the one that makes sense to me. Tijuana, Mexico. Tijuana, BC, Mexico. Let's just leave it at Tijuana. That's pretty cool. Very, very nice. Then it has the website, BajaBrewingCompany.com is where you can find Baja at. It's a very nice, very, very nice IPA. Good job, Mexico. Really good job. This is the beer that's representing your take on the IPA, and pretty damn good. Let's look on the website, see what it has to say. So, BajaBrewingCompany.com. Mexican IPA, also called Por Favor, which is not listed here on this particular bottle. A few little notes. One of the hoppiest beers in the Baja. This copper-colored pale ale has a mild malt feel with 5 hop additions and a liberal amount of Cascade. This is one thing that bothers me, or that really bugs me and actually confuses me, is when companies create a beer, in this case a Mexican IPA, and then saying this copper-colored pale ale. I know. Obviously, it's still India Pale Ale. Obviously, still under the pale ale category, but two different styles of beer, ever so slightly different, but still different. Um, and that's one thing that always I don't know, it bugs me. I want to know, does it bug you guys too? Because it's like, well, you're putting it out as one thing, but also calling it something else, and then you're just kind of confused, sitting there as a drinker, being like, is it a pale ale, is it an IPA, which one do I believe? Because they're both information is from the brewery. That's one thing that bugs me. But overall, definitely a IPA for sure. A little bit more West Coast than anything, but it does have a little different taste in there. Just right in like the mid finish to the finish, there's something there. And I have no idea what it is. But maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me or something. But you know how Coronas, they have that very distinctive taste? I want to say it's in here too. But at the same time, I think that's just my brain playing tricks because it's Mexican and Corona's the only Mexican beer I've had, other than Dos Equis or Dos Equis, however you want to say it. But yeah, something to take note of. I also have some other information here. Style is an IPA, so it is an IPA. They said it twice. Only one time they said pale ale. Let's get that out of the way. Bitterness is extreme. Color is copper. Body is medium. Mouthfeel is actually pretty nice on this. Moderate mouthfeel, not super heavy. Not light by any means. Just a very, very nice medium, middle of the road sort of mouthfeel. Goes down quite smoothly. Very, very enjoyable. And alcohol volume 7%. Excuse me. Looking at the other beers from Baja, they got a blonde ale, black ale, amber ale, raspberry beer, and an oatmeal stout. That's pretty cool. I didn't really think Mexican or stouts would be very popular in Mexico. I guess they are. That's something interesting for sure. It's pretty cool. Finally, we're gonna move over to Untappd. I'm actually a very, very big fan of this beer. I like it. I like it a lot. There's no best before date on here though. Not that I see anything on the neck. No. No, there isn't. Sorry, we're not going on tap just right about now. Like I said, doing it live, you get a little, I get a little mixed up in how I'm supposed to be doing this, but that's okay. Going back to the bottle for a second, I'm very scatterbrained right now. I always am during live streams. I don't know why. Maybe it's just something I need to be more comfortable with, knowing that some people are watching me live. Kind of cool. Kind of cool seeing that. But yeah, bottle. It has a name, it has the ABV, and it has where it's from. That's all. No ingredients, no best before date, no IBUs, no description, nothing. Even the website doesn't have a description. Oops, excuse me. Even the website doesn't really have a description, just a little few bullet points, which is fine, but nothing really about the beer, which is just a little disappointing. But yeah, finally, Untappd, Por Favor Mexican IPA has been given a 3.42 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of just over 2,100 ratings. Very, very nice. Somebody says, great brew, strong malt mouth, some slight floral finishing notes, fairly consistent from start to finish. Very, very true. That's actually a very well put together review or statement about the beer. Definitely is quite malty. I like it though. Has a sweetness, a caramel, slight toffee. Moving into like a nice orangey, citrusy, slightly floral bitterness as well. Right in the finish, and then leaves you with a nice lingering bitterness, with, like I said, that slightly Corona-esque flavor. What I would say a twang. I think we all should know this by now that Corona does have that very distinctive flavor. and it could be I could be getting it from the beer, or I could be getting it from my mind playing tricks on me because it's Mexican. But either way, very very nice beer. Mm. Even with the bottle cap not being on there super super tight and having some air get into the beer and thus decreasing the amount of carbonation or effervescence if you want to be all fancy. Yeah, still damn good. I would definitely go hunting for this if I ever make myself down. If I ever make my way down to Mexico again. Only been there on a couple actually a few cruises, just in Cozumel, Mexico, the little island. If you've ever been to Cozumel, you know Senior Frogs is the place to be. Yard glasses, those big yard glasses, and then all the servers or whatnot, just like blowing fucking whistles in your ear and making you go deaf while you try to drink all the little shots that they have. Oh, jeez, what a time. I miss that. I miss cruising, guys. And Cozumel, Mexico is definitely the place that I was loving the most because it was always a great time at Senior Frogs. Just to Senior Frogs. With that said, I am on my final sip. The last little bit in here is for me to enjoy off camera and for my parents to see how they like this Baja brew. So, cheers on the final sip, guys. Let's get right to my ratings. And today, I won't forget about the presentation mark. I forgot that yesterday. A lot of head. And this decently nice lacing, but a lot of head at the bottom of the glass. So, Mexican IPA, por favor, by Baja Brewing Company. I like it. I'm a big fan of this. This is a solid beer. Really great flavors. Nice, I guess, take on an IPA, very close to a West Coast IPA in style with the maltiness and especially the color. But it has some very unique flavors where it's not as malty, in my opinion, as West Coast IPAs. It's a nice, happy, I guess, 60-40 medium, if that makes sense. Oh, excuse me. Very well done. Nice 7% alcohol. No real alcohol kick. It's not super in your face. It's just a very enjoyable IPA, and damn, I definitely want a lot more of this. But being at 7%, watch yourself, guys. It'll definitely get you if you're not paying close attention to all the cervezas you're having. But yeah, overall, very nice beer. Solid 8.5 out of 10 in my opinion. Absolutely wonderful. I just wish I could get a can or a bottle that didn't have air introduced into it due to a lightly placed on cap or any anything that happened during the shipping of this big massive box. So very very nice though. As for the bottle, I like the logo. The green's very nice. Baja Brewing, little mule or a donkey. I think it's actually a mule. I don't know. They're very similar. Kind of thing going on here. Other than that, not really much going on. You got your ABV, which is perfect. You kind of need that. But no description, no IBUs, no best before date, no ingredients. That's a lot of stuff not there. And the website, even though the website does look quite nice, quite well put together. Again, that is BajaBrewing.com. There's no real information. There's a few bullet points about the beer, but it just says hoppiest beer in the Baja, copper colored pale ale, mild malt feel, which you can get and say that when you drink it. With 5 hop additions and a liberal amount of Cascade. I like that. It lists Cascade. So it lists 1 hop out of, I guess, 6. If they're including Cascade to the 5, well then there's 5. I don't know. It doesn't say. Which is also a bummer. Because I like to know what kind of malt, hops, and yeast are used in my beer. Or in the beer that I drink. Because I just like to know this stuff. It's nice to know the information about what you're drinking. Style, bitterness, color, body, that's fine. It works, but really, I think you guys could have. I think Baja, you could have added a nice description of the beer, and maybe some other points about it as well. Other than that, presentation-wise, it's a nice case. It's a nice bottle design, but it's lacking in information quite a bit of information. It gets a 4 out of 10 for presentation. With all that said, guys, it's coming up on 20 minutes, and I kind of want to get to other stuff and things, if that's cool with you. But yeah, I will be back here tomorrow night doing beer number 4, which is, I think this is 4. It looks like a 4, or it looks like no, it's a 4, because that's 9 there. This is 4. We got 4 coming up, so that's really cool. Look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it as well. Any last notes I want to say? I'm not too sure. Every day I'm trying to get better at this. Yesterday seemed to go really well, but today was a little bit more off. But that's okay. Practice makes perfect, guys. With all that said, thank you for joining me for Beer Advent Day number 3 and Baja Brewing Company. Thank you for adding your beer to the Craft Beer Advent Calendar. I really appreciate that. With all that said, guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, it would be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack your beer and enjoy. Cheers. Merry Christmas, guys. And I look forward to seeing all of you again for day number 4 and every day after that. Merry Christmas. And now I'm going to go shut it off, because I got to come to my computer and do this. Okay. Bye.